Okay, here we have a 1993 F-350 pickup, dually crew cab, four-wheel drive, stick shift. It started out in Washington, Yakima, Washington to be exact, as a single tire, four-wheel drive with an automatic 7.3 diesel. I have pulled the diesel out of the motor, out of the truck and the automatic, and have installed a Cummins motor. It is a 1993 Cummins VE pump 12 valve. And it has a ZF5 5-speed. Okay, so starting from the front, and I converted it to a dually. So starting from the beginning, here is the motor that's installed in the truck. It is still installed in the truck. I'll be removing that and the transmission for sale. I'm going to put that into a 2006 Ford. I opted for the original 93 radiator and intercooler, and made my own mounts and everything customized that I will be leaving in this. I just bought a brand new Japanese high-end radiator for the rig. It is a 3-core, all aluminum racing radiator. It was $600 some. I have the factory intercooler. The motor only has 75,000 original miles on it, and so I'm going to be putting that in my new truck. I will be leaving the intercooling tubes. I've custom made linkage, as you can see right there, for the throttle. I'll be leaving that. I will be leaving the tack ring, because my understanding I can't use the tack ring in the new truck, and the motor mounts. Pretty much everything is here to put your motor and transmission in. You'll have to figure out what transmission you're going to use. Also, the computer, the E4OD computer, is still in the truck along with the wiring. So all you have to do is hook that up. You have to use a harness that goes down to the transmission for the E4OD. I use the manual transmission wiring harness. I'm keeping the batteries. They're brand new Optima batteries. That's about it underneath the hood. As far as the truck goes, the condition of the truck, the hood, yes, it needs a little. I wasn't going to use this hood. I could have had a new hood, but I was going to use the Cal hood, so that's the reason why this is kind of the way it is. The fenders, yeah, they're so-so. This one's starting to get a little surface rust. Thank you, Minnesota. No big deal, though. That could come off. The doors are 97 doors. You can see they got the crash bars. Nice and solid doors. They are power doors, but the power wiring and everything is left in the door. They are hand crank doors now. So all you have to do is put your panels, windows. Ford did a goofy thing in this year. The back doors are not power. Front doors are the only power. As far as the interior goes, the interior is rough. It always needed a new carpet kit. I had to cut it to put the stick shift in and kind of damaged a little. The pad is kind of rough. All that's just nominal. Headliner's still in good shape. The back seat is awesome. The front seat could be upholstered. They are flex steel seats. That was, I think that was a $1,200 seat at one time. I don't know what they cost nowadays. It sits really nice. I'm a 6' 1" guy. I feel fine in it. So it does have a tilt column, and I did put white gauge faces on the instrument cluster, the main instrument cluster, and it has high visibility LED lighting behind it. It's very nice at night. I'm also leaving the 3-gauge external gauges for the pyrometer boost and fuel pressure. I'll be leaving that along with the senders. And it has an awesome radio. It has a 24-bit Berberon processor JVC Arsenal radio with an Alpine amplifier underneath the back seat, 2 Kicker 12s, and it has Polk audio, 6-inch in the front, 4-inch in the back separates with crossovers and silk dome tweeters, all being left with the truck. So the truck is a brilliant white, but the bed I got for it is that real odd off-white. So the truck is a little goofy. The reason why I'm selling this truck is, and I'm changing over to the new truck, is because the back windows weren't power. That was one thing that was a disappointment. And I'm not really fond of the gray interior. I always wanted the saddle tan, but I couldn't find enough pieces to convert it, and it was too expensive to convert it. It comes with the aluminum wheels, Alcoa traditional wheels, with almost new rubber. I would say they're probably 90% rubber. BF Goodrich commercial radials are like forklift rubber. I had to put those on because of the high torque of the motor. Every time I took off, even if I was ginger on it, it would slip the back tires. That's how much torque the motor's got. And yes, it does have a little bit of an upgrade. I've chipped the pump, or sprung the pump and put the fuel pin and everything in it. The bed is almost a virgin bed when I bought it. The guy didn't really haul anything. He did have a fifth wheel mounted it, so there's the holes for that and a big hole up front for the trailer pin wiring. That could all be fixed easily with a MIG welder. So it's a no big deal. I'm going to close this tailgate and show you, because I'm not hiding anything from you folks. There's a little wowie in the bed. I guess I got a little overzealous one day when I was pushing on it trying to close the tailgate, and I bent it a little. That could pop back out. And this thing, they always break. This thing always breaks. The canopy leaves something to be desired. I'm just going to give it to you because I don't want to mess with it. It does have a factory bed liner right here that goes with the truck. It is a Ford one. Let's see, what else can I explain about this truck. It does have dual tanks, 38 gallons approximately total. I was getting about 22 miles a gallon with it. It has 355 gearing. Yes, the back door on the driver's side is a little bit rough. I put some spray on it for the winter time, and you can see it's kind of coming through. But it does need a sand job and maybe some Bondo, or just get a new door. New door is about $100 in the junkyard. I'll show you the wonderful back seat. It's nice shape. Other than the dog hair, yes, I got a dog, so that's part of the reason why for having a tan interior. Shows up the dog hair. But I'm starting this bed out pretty low, so I'm hoping that nobody picks it apart too bad. I mean, a rolling chassis with this and the Cummins conversion parts is worth more than $2,000. I could easily park this truck out for $4 or $5. Front door, it needs a little adjustment. It kind of shuts rough, but it's not bad. I just haven't had the time to do it. There's the white gauge faces again. Like I said, they're overlays, very nice. They had the instruments rebuilt, so those work good. It is set up for a manual, but the stuff is still there for an automatic. Guy could change back. And that's pretty much it for this 93 Ford truck. If you have any questions, you can email me or call me or whatever. It's on eBay right now, and I have it listed locally, so whoever gets it will have an awesome truck. Put your motor in it and drive down the road and get 20, 22 miles a gallon, depending on how you drive it. Thank you, and have a nice day.